Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Basically, a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous... Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. Handoff from the gun. Makes him talk to the hand.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, better look out. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. To the air, it's Shelton. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Napier. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give on the option. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Shelton. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Stanford!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Bring in the heat, and it's a sack. That defensive end came off the ball with 1 goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it for a big play. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10, sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is brutal and explosive play. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Back to pass, it's Shelton. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. There's a little room there. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Napier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's a draw. Quick spin on the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to ball his way in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Slams it ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cardinal! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to the running game. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Shelton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so. And the quarterback will be slung down. The 43. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throws to the tight end. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They just keep firing. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Maybe some room here. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Makes the catch. It's Napier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Inside the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Handoff to the single running back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Shelton. Pressure coming. And he never had a chance. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Working that left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Spin, still running. Touchdown, Stanford! And the route is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The play action fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw at Shelton. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to... The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. Could not make his way to the corner. Ollie, what do you have?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. The run inside. It's Ford. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. On the ground, it's Ford.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Maybe a crease. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Firing to the end zone. And that ball was in harm. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good, easy. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to adjust the pattern. Running inside, it's Davis. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Davis. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Robinson one more time. Good, solid tackle. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on a
A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Cardinal head coach told me before the game they have been waking their players up early all week long to make sure they are prepared for the time change. Coming from the West to the East Coast can always be a little bit of a challenge, but they have done a ton of research to make sure their players have the best habits and are ready to perform at their highest level here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Shelton. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And they got it.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Showing the arm strength to the left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Butler. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. On first down from the 13-yard line. Trying play action. Here's a heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no. We're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Finds his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping...
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something.
Might have a chance. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Stanford, fresh off that big play through the air, is back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cardinal! He's doubled his touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Shelton. Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. On the run, deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an... First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Napier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now called by the Eagles, it's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. BC uses the time. Looking to pass, it's Shelton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
There's a crease. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's looking to throw. Rush is on him. Still looking for a man. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He rifles one deep to the left. Touchdown, Stanford! A great catch and run for 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll pull it down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Shelton. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Shoots his way for more. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Touchdown, Stanford! Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The short hands, it's Napier. And they're able to get him on the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Shelton. Escapes the pressure going right. On the move, he fires. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part,
the Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Thrust that arm out. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Ford. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Under fire. Finds us back in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, finding some room. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ford. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. They go to the wide receiver screen. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high